Hi, this demo is to just show you how to scan in your line work or photo work. So the first thing that I'm going to do, we're just going to open up our Epson scanner. And we'll just go down this menu and just look at how the settings are set. So first thing I'm going to scan is just basic line work. So we want to make sure that this is on the black and white setting. Gives you several options. But since we're doing line work, we're going to just have it on black and white, so it's going to bitmap it. The scan quality will move to best. This one will leave it none. So for anything that's line work, we'll want to scan at least at 600 or higher, depending on the size of your image. But because the image I'm going to scan is pretty good size, I'm going to leave it at 600, and that's a pretty good setting. And also threshold is something we will use to adjust and take a look at what our piece looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and put my line art on the scanner bed. And scan preview. So you can see this is pretty basic, solid line work. Before we commit to the scan and save our file, it's good to use this threshold button. You notice that when you slide it, it adds a lot of contrast. You slide it back, it minimizes some of the line work, but you also lose some information. So I'm going to kind of find a good middle point where it gives us a nice balance. Thing to note too as well is this number is good to jot down in case you did a proof on the laser printer and the line quality didn't work out so well. You can actually just come back and use this number as a reference starting point, and you could adjust from there. So once it looks good, we're just going to go ahead and scan it. And because of the nature of the file, of course, it takes a little bit longer to scan. And there we go. I'm going to take a peek onto the desktop. Here's our image. It's a TIFF, and I'm going to open it up in Photoshop and just double check our settings. So under image mode, it is bitmapped. And at this point, the image is pretty good to go. I mean, you can place this on a document and lay it out if you have other images. You can pretty much just at this point use it in your layout. But if you wanted to add color on it in Photoshop, it's you can't do many adjustments other than, as you can see, I just have the eraser tool and I'm going in and cleaning it up. It's pretty much the extent, you know, a little bit of cleanup work that can be done, and you know, you save it as a bitmap. But when you output this, you'll notice that your line quality is quite sharp. So it's definitely an ideal way to just scan your images, save them as TIFFs, and next demo I'll go over photo scanning for your work.